Hi everyone, in this video we're talking about how to create a box and whisker plot. So the first thing we need to do is start with the 5-number summary. So the 5 numbers that we need to find are the minimum, the Q1, which is quartile 1, the median, which sometimes is called the Q2, the Q3, and the maximum. So if I have my list of numbers here, remember they have to be in order from least to greatest. I already have that done. Okay, so for the minimum, that's just the lowest number. So my lowest number is going to be 10. And then for the maximum, it's just the biggest number, so that's going to be 22. Okay, so I have those two values. Next, let's do the median. So remember the median is just the middle number. So if I was to kind of bunny hop over, so 17 would be my middle number. So that's going to be my median. My median is 17. And then for the Q1, I'm just finding the median of the lower half. So if I kind of cut out this 17, because that's my middle number, the Q1 is just going to be the middle, of these numbers here. So if I find the median here, it looks like I have two different numbers. So remember, if you have two numbers in the middle, I'm going to do 10 plus 14. And then I'm going to divide that by 2. So 10 plus 14 is 24, divided by 2 would give me 12. So the Q1 is the median of the lower half, and the Q3 is going to be the median of the upper half. So same thing, I have two numbers in the middle here, add them up and divide by 2, then it would be 20.5, which makes sense because it's the middle of these two numbers. All right, so now that I have my 5-number summary, I need to graph them on the number line and make my box and whisker plot. I need to decide what scale I want to go by. Do I want to go by 1s, by 2s, by 10s, by hundreds? 10 is my smallest number and 22 is my biggest number. So I'm going to go by 2s because if it was like the number 100 and 500, I wouldn't want to go by 2s because that's too small. But because these numbers are fairly small, I'm going to go by 2s. And you could go by different numbers if you want, but 2 seem like a good option here. Okay, so I have my number line, and then now all I want to do is just put a line where these 5 numbers are at. So if I do that, I have a number at the minimum, which is 10. This is the Q1, which is 12. Median is 17, which is in the middle. Q3 is 20.5, which is about here. And then 22 is right here. And then remember, it's a box and a whisker. So my box is going to be these 3 lines in the middle. So I create a box with the 3 middle ones, and then the minimum and the maximum are the whiskers. So that's what my box and whisker plot's going to look like. All right, let's do the same thing again, but with another list of numbers. So still same idea. Sorry about that. My minimum is the smallest number. So 108 is my minimum. And then my maximum is going to be 129 because that's the biggest number. Remember, they have to be in order from least to greatest, but luckily these ones already are. All right, so let's find my my median on this one. Okay, so there's 10 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should be, I think I have 2 median numbers on this one. I have 120 and 121. So remember, if there's 2 of them again, I'm going to add these numbers and then divide by 2. So then my median is going to be 120.5. Okay, so I'm just going to draw a line down the middle. So these are now my 2 sides. I have to find, let me use black. When I do my Q1, I'm including the 120 here. And when I do my Q3, I'm including the 121 on this side. So when you have 2 medians in the middle, you kind of cut it in half and put one on the left side, one on the right side. Okay, so my Q1 is going to be 112 because that's the median of the lower half here. And then for my Q3, the median of these 5 numbers would be 122. Remember, the median just means in the middle. Okay. So remember, Q1 is the middle of the bottom numbers, and Q3 is the middle of the top half of the numbers. All right, I have my 5-number summary. Now I need to decide again what numbers do I want to go by on my number line. 108 to 129 is distance of 21. I think, so I went by 5 on here, just because all the numbers are going to fit nicely, but if you wanted to go by 2s or 3s or another number, you could. Okay, so same thing as last time. I'm going to put my 5 numbers on my number line. There we go. Okay, so I have 108, 112, 120.5, 122, 129. So I have those 5 numbers here. And then again, the middle 3 here, that's going to create my box. And then the 2 on the minimum and the maximum are going to create the whiskers. So when you do these problems, you figure out the 5 number summary, and then you have to graph your box and whisker plot.